You know, it does get lonely, lonely, lonely here when the Joker is away. And while I do spend most of my time happily anticipating his return, and that does occupy most of my brain space, I do have to admit that sometimes in that itty bitty little 3%, I do get a little bit lonely. Dare I say, even a little bit bored. I know. I do spend the majority of my time thinking about him, daydreaming, hours writing in my journal, drawing pictures of us being so cute together, so adorable. But on days like this, I am kind of craving human interaction, conversation, the company of another human being, which, you know, is obviously how you ended up here. I mean, it's not like you walked in of your own accord and decided to hang out with me. I chose you. Does that make you feel special? Huh? I mean, I picked you. That makes you one of a kind. I chose you to be my friend today. Maybe even tomorrow as well. Maybe that will work out, but I guess we're gonna have to see how we get along. I mean, I don't even know if you and I mesh well. You just can't control things like compatibility, chemistry. All I did was look at you and judge a book by its cover. You look fun. You seem cool. You look like someone I would get along with for an afternoon, but who's to say, you know? Maybe we won't get along. Maybe you'll make a poor friend hostage. What do you think? Do you think that you and I will make good friends? I think we might. And we're going to have to keep this between you and I. I'm afraid my Puddin' and I have equal views and feelings around jealousy. I'm jealous of who he spends his time with, and he gets quite possessive when it comes to me. No, don't get me wrong. He just hasn't thought through how I feel when I'm left here all alone. He just he has bigger things to think about, you know? So it's simply an oversight that I'm here alone and lonely. So I don't want him to feel self-conscious about what he's done. He doesn't need to spend brain power on what he's done to me, you know? So this little friendship between you and I needs to stay private. But I trust you'll stay shushed, right? You'll keep your mouth shut when it comes to this whole kidnapping thing. I know. Kind of a harsh word, sounds like an over-exaggeration, right? Now, I know. I'm not trying to gaslight you. I know that my actions clearly reflect that I kidnapped you. I won't take that away from you. I'm not going to deny your experience. Okay? So even though it does sound like a big, strong, over-exaggeration of a word, we'll still call it that, okay? I kidnapped you. I mean, if we're going to be completely honest, I never asked you if you wanted to be here. I just simply gave you knocked you out and brought you here, and then you woke up in my fabulous company. So it would be unfair to refer to you as anything but a kidnappee, right? You can have that. I'll give you that. Sure. Even though, I don't know if I myself identify as a kidnapper. I'd like to think of myself more as a fun party host. Like, I invited you here to come have a good time, and I refuse to take no for an answer because I'm so committed to us having a great playtime together. I'm so committed to this budding friendship. I believe in you so much that I was able to feel this strongly that you and I would get along. We don't need to concern ourselves with silly things like time passing, hunger, people realizing you're missing and maybe worrying their little heads about it. We don't need to worry about any of that because this right here is a private little world that belongs to you and me. You and me, me and you, me and you, you and me happy together. No one else matters. And you are not allowed to harsh our vibe by wondering who's, panicking about you being gone, missing even. And Gotham is such a dangerous, dangerous city. We can't blame them for being worried, stressed, being lost under extreme duress even, because you and I know that you are okay. You're in good hands. You're with Harley Quinn, the clown princess of crime. So obviously, if crime is in the title, duh, I'm good at it, right? So duh, obviously, you've been kidnapped by someone who's experienced at kidnapping. You're not in an amateur's hands. You're perfectly fine, but you know what? You got me there. You got me there. I didn't leave any clues indicating that you are with me. No spilled glitter, no rhinestones falling off onto the sidewalk, not even a subtle calling card. Oopsie, 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 oopsie. Well, never mind about all that. We did say that we are not going to allow your friends and family's worries to harsh our vibe. Right? Right? You and I are committed to having a good time, a fun time, We're best friends now. I mean, while you were passed out, I rifled all through your wallet, all through your phone. I know you better now than anyone else in your life. So we are best buds now. We can't let a silly thing like outsiders to dull our shine, dampen our fun. That just wouldn't be fun for us. So I'm not going to allow it to happen. Just like I'm not going to allow you any distractions from me. No food, no sleep, no calls to the outside world. I want you focused on me and only me. I want you focused only on the good time you and I are having. You can't look at anyone else. We're down here in our own solitary confinement. You can't talk to anyone else. You are mine, all mine. And I don't share well with others. In fact, I don't share at all. Either someone is mine, all mine, or I destroy them. I make them no one, not even themselves. But I can just tell by that wide-eyed stare and that pounding heart that you understand completely. You know the score. You know that you are my best friend. You know that now I am your only friend. I am your family. I am your special someone. I am your everything, or else you will be nothing.